got something a little different planned today. We are going to have a Jeep day. We are gonna load up the car, pack some lunches, see if we can find some cool scenic drives or maybe even some Jeep trails, do some hikes, and we're gonna do all of this in the Mohican area of Ohio. So beautiful area, looking forward to this, so stick around. So one of the most important things we're taking today is this DC fridge, because instead of packing a cooler, wasting tons of ice, we like to use this really nice refrigerator. But the problem is when we're out hiking and the vehicle is off, this is no longer getting powered. And while it does make a good cooler, you would need to add ice to it to really make it last a long time. So what we've decided to do instead, we've decided to take the BLUETTI. This is the Elite 100 V2. This is their brand new product, but our plan for this trip is to plug the DC fridge into the BLUETTI, and we'll see how long this combo lasts us today. So here's our fridge, how we normally keep it plugged in. You see it's on. We can set the temperature to whatever we want it to be. And I know there's some flicker from the camera, but we can set that temperature and it's going to run off of the DC power of the Jeep, which is nice. This stays on whether the Jeep is on or not. The problem with that is we don't want to be using the Jeep battery if we have an all day or a multiple day thing where we want to leave this fridge running. So that's where the BLUETTI is going to come in. Excited to use this, and what we're going to do right now, we're just going to simply plug this in. So if we unplug the fridge from there, turn on the DC outlets and plug this in, the refrigerator's back on. You can see your wattage that you're using, 33, 34. Look at the remaining battery life. It might take a little while to refresh, but 99 hours of battery time? Huh. So I think this is going to be a pretty good setup for us. I think this battery is going to last us a long time, and BLUETTI did provide this to me, but they are not paying me to say any of this. So if you want to support us, click the links I'm going to put down below. It'll take you to BLUETTI's website or to Amazon. And right now is a great time to buy this, because as the release of this video, Amazon Prime Days are going on. You could get a fantastic deal on one of these new BLUETTI 100 V2s. And I think there's even a coupon code that I'm going to give you an extra percentage off from Amazon. So either way, whether you go to their website or Amazon, check them out. This is a great product. Okay, this is already down to 38 degrees. It's been running for about 20 minutes. Got it all loaded with our lunch stuff, plenty of waters. So we are good to go. We're gonna see how long we keep this plugged in. I'm never gonna plug this into the Jeep today. We're just gonna see what changes with the BLUETTI. So we are going to put it through its paces, see how it holds up in the warm Jeep, powering the refrigerator all day, and we'll let you know when we find out. Let's go hit the road and have some fun. Sharon's going with us today. From way up here, it's so much clearer than looking in the mirror. First place we ever went camping. So we made it, and there's the historical Mohican covered bridge. We parked over here so we would be in the shade. And there it is, still 46 degrees. That's down to 95%. We'll see how it lasts in the heat. Start of our hike. I think we're gonna do Big Lyons Falls. Haven't been here in a while. This is nice. Under here so many times and it's so cool. So this is Big Lyons Falls where we've been many times. It's always cool. Not a huge waterfall. It's high, but not a lot of water. It sure is beautiful. Now we're heading up the stairs to get out. Out of the hiking trail. Get to the dam. So we just came out from back there, walked over to the dam, and now we're gonna go down the stairs and back towards along the river to the covered bridge. And you can't just drive up here. But we like hiking and walking. Gorgeous day too. Absolutely beautiful. It's actually the first place we ever even went camping years ago. When the kids were little. We had the vibe. Loved that trailer. I'll put a link to that video up here. But I've done this hike before, and every time we're amazed at the beauty of it. So we made it. Ooh, almost 3 miles. I'm gonna check the battery. First thing I do. The refrigerator is still cold, that's all that matters. And this still says 99.9 hours, so I don't know how accurate that is. It's still at 91%, so the battery's hardly been used.
It probably used all of that at the beginning.
Yep. Time for lunch by the water. She made us awesome chicken salad. Right, done with lunch. Cooler. Only down to 89% after hours of use. Now it's time. I'm gonna take the panels off and go for a drive. So we made it home after a fun day. Let's check on this fridge and battery and see how they did. We had some dusty roads. So the fridge is still on and cold. We had ice cold drinks on the way home. We were driving and hiking combined. It's been about 6.5 hours that this has been sitting here under this configuration plugged in. Now we moved where the cooler was because we took the freedom panels off on the way home and for our drive, and it was such a beautiful day. So after 6.5 hours of continuous use, under normal circumstances, we wouldn't do that. We would have plugged it into the Jeep and had everything running through the Jeep, but we wanted to see how long this would actually last. So 6.5 hours, 79%, and now this part down here says 13.1 hours remaining. So this took a while to adjust. So that's something that it probably takes a couple hours to understand the percentages of exactly how long that's going to last for you. So don't look too closely at that until you've been using it for a while. But according to this, we're at 79%. So, I mean, we only used 20% of the battery in 6.5 hours. So I'd say, yeah, we got 13 hours left without having to recharge. So if you were gonna plug it in and recharge, man, this thing could last quite a while. So I would say test complete. And this BLUETTI passed the test because we also went on some pretty questionable roads, nothing crazy. We did not do any Jeep trails, never aired down, never went out of two-wheel drive, but we had fun just on some back dirt roads that were washboard at times and bounced around back here. It performed fantastic. Never overheated. Fridge stayed very cold. Never once did it shut down or did we worry about it. Loving my BLUETTI. I'm planning on using this anytime we go camping, jeeping, whatever it might be. This little guy is going with us for sure. We will put links down below where you can find these on Amazon for the Prime Day sale, but then also at BLUETTI's website. Go there, check them out, see what you think. Use the links below if you want to support us and our channel and what we do. There's also coupon codes down there to save you some money. So hope you liked this video. It was quick. It was fun for us to go hiking and driving. So hit that thumbs up button if you liked it. Subscribe so you can follow all of our adventures wherever that may take us. And we will see you next time.